Hi, anyone and anyone. Hi, anyone and everyone. I'm Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective for today. Today is Friday, March 14th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, the Insta, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever does not fit, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that you don't need to take on. That's kind of dumb. I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm saying that's dumb. Don't do it. I've been there. I did it many times. It's not worth it. We're going to use the Price of Love Oracle by Crystal Banner. I just ordered another one of her decks this morning. It's a tarot deck, but it's like it looks like it's just Monopoly cards, but it could be other board games on there. I don't know. I thought it was cool, so I ordered it. I'm excited. I think it was like 15% off on her Etsy shop, and it was $52, I think. I think it was $62 with tax and shipping, I think. I'm all excited. I'm all warm and sunified, and it's nice outside. I'm excited. Most definitely. I was sitting out on my deck, and I'm like, ooh, I should pull out my cushions. Whoa, 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 Kim. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's only halfway through March. Only halfway through March. Don't get me wrong, this 70-degree day is a good sign, but it's usually not till like April that I start pulling out the deck stuff. Although I really want to pull out my chimes because I hear other people's chimes out there, and it gets me excited. I'm not going to lie. I love the chimes. We got 2 on the table. Okay, that was a lot. Okay. God's like, well, you haven't seen nothing yet if you think that's a lot, little missy. Hold on. I don't know what order these are going to go in because Okay, let's do 2 more shuffles. We got 8 cards on the table. One more shuffle. It's so nice out. Like, I want to go get a beer. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, I could just go across the street to the gas station. But I won't. First and foremost, because I'm lazy. Huh. Okay, so this is interesting. We got 9 cards at the bottom of the deck. This is interesting, y'all. Okay, I'm going to put this on top of the box. The box is over here. All right, we've got Deja Vu, Patience. By the way, if you like the looks of this deck, I'm pretty sure she had it in her Etsy shop, Crystal Banner. We got Manipulation. I love her decks. I think they're awesome. Boundaries. And again, I will promote people's decks all damn day long. They do not need to pay me. Detachment. They don't need to give me a free deck. They don't need to do a damn thing. They just need to keep creating the most beautiful decks. Because that's what I love. We got Dead End. Separation. Follow your heart. which I was just talking about in the last reading. And bottom of the deck, soulmate recognition. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. I think I forgot to say that in the last reading. It doesn't matter. You guys know. If you follow me, you know. So here's the dealio. I'm just going to say this is you, but maybe this is someone you know. Maybe this is something that happened to you in your past, but it's not happening now. Okay, fabulous. I'm just going to say it's you because it's easier for me. You might be experiencing some type of deja vu that's going to call on your patience. And I think this is with a person from your past, someone that you believe to be a manipulator, someone that you thought was trying to manipulate you. That made you put up your boundaries with this person. You put up your boundaries and you kind of detached from them. Could have even possibly like broke up with them if the two of you were dating or together or whatever the case. You could have ghosted them because you just thought, this fucker is fucking with me, so I'm just gonna fucking walk away, I mean, not that that's a nice thing to do, but at the same time, like, if you feel like you're getting played, then what do you give, like, you need to get yourself out of that situation. There was separation between the two of you. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person either came back around or they're going to come back around. And this time you're being called upon to like really, really look at this person, like really try and understand where they're coming from. Because the manipulation might have been like in your head from trauma, right? The manipulation, and don't get me wrong, I don't want to downplay anybody's trauma. I don't want to downplay people that use other people. Like if you know you're being used, you know you're being used. But if you're in a relationship with someone and you don't have concrete evidence, your intuition isn't telling you what you think it should be, then maybe there is no manipulation. Maybe you just have it in your head that it's coming, or like it's hiding in there and you can't see it. We all have those moments. I've said, how many times have I said that I purposely did not listen to my intuition in the past? Now it makes me like very like I feel like if I don't have my guard up all the time, like at the same time, when you do that, you could possibly lose out on like really cool relationships, friendships, right? Especially. But I feel like this time around with this person, soulmate, follow your heart. And I feel like this person hasn't come back around, or you haven't come back around to them yet, but I feel like it's going to happen. Because I feel like right now somebody's in a separation and then somebody's going to swing back around. And again, I would really call on you to use your intuition. I would really, really, really call on you to not tap into the past trauma. I would really call on you to have an open mind, an open heart, and just think about who this person is. I was going to say their potential, but I kind of take issue with that. No offense. Because you can feel like somebody has potential all day long, but if they don't want to put in the effort to be like a better human being, then they're not gonna. So potential, I would contemplate it, I would think about it, I would digest it, but I would not count on someone's potential. I would look at how they are now. And again, I would look back on the past and look at it really honestly. Like, did this person really manipulate you? Or did you just feel that way because, again, you were thinking about other past people that hurt you? The other flip side to this, and don't get me wrong, because this first scenario is what I saw when the cards came out. But the flip side to this is you being in a situation where you were manipulated, putting up your boundaries, detaching from a person, calling it quits, separating from them, and then following your heart and waiting for your soulmate. If that scenario number 2 resonates for you more, you are currently, to me, in my mind, you are currently solo. Don't have to be celibate, like your girl here, but you're solo. Like, you're not dating. You're not like dating. You know what I mean? Like, you're not dating one person. You're not married. You're not in a connection. Like, you're on your own, living your life, waiting for that to come in. If that resonates for you. And let's talk about past people, guys. Let's talk about past people, because when we talk about past people, typically we say, oh, don't take those past people back. Don't take them back. I'm just going to say this, and I've said this before. And typically I would say, don't take a past person back. If a past person is someone that you fell off with for average everyday reasons, like the two of you just weren't connecting, there was no real movement towards a relationship, a connection, if your personalities weren't jiving, if neither one of you seemed to have the time or the effort to put into the relationship, I don't see what the issue is to revisit that to see if anything has changed. Because to me, that's circumstance. That's not technically that person or you. That's circumstance. Like, that's environmental. That's other things you got going on that affect connections. And I'm just going to say it, like, I feel like I've been there probably more than once. To revisit that past connection, that's fine. I would say the whole standard applies. Use your intuition. Connect to source, God. I don't know why I said source. I usually say God. Maybe somebody out there refers to them as source. You refer to God however you want to refer to God. I just heard. Oh, really, sir? I just heard the ultimate good time man. Okay. Yeah, we love you. Like, I don't know why people think he doesn't have a sense of humor. He has a sense of humor. Anyway, yeah, go within, manifest, meditate, do your boo thing and think about it. Like, really think about this person and the good and the negative, all the qualities. And think about yourself too, because when you're in those type of connections where it just doesn't kind of take off and it's really nobody's fault, when you're thinking about reconnecting with said person, it's really good to look at yourself too. Like, okay, maybe that person didn't have enough time to put into the connection. But what was your reasoning for it not getting off the ground, because it's usually not going to be just one thing from one person. There's usually multiple reasons why connections don't work. And again, I would always say, like, if people from the past manipulated you, abused you, used you, scammed you, all that stuff, then most definitely that is not a person you want back from the past. Most definitely. I feel like at this point that should be common sense. But yeah, I would never condone, getting back with the person that, beat the shit out of you every day for 10 years. Absolutely not. Stay the fuck away from that person. I don't care. I don't care if they have been rehabilitated. I don't care if they go to a therapist. Let them get into a new relationship with someone else and be a better person with someone else. And wish them well. Do not get back into a relationship with that person. And I only say that because I feel like that would be detrimental to that person. Not even necessarily you. And here's the reasoning. Sorry, I keep getting little texts for, like buying stuff. I never buy stuff off of there. Anyway, someone's an abuser. Let's say they go and they get therapy. They work through it. They're a better man or woman on the other side. Fabulous. Let them find a new love. Because here's the thing. I really fear for that person getting back together with a past person, in that if they put themselves back into that past moment where they were abusive, like, mentally, are they strong enough to deal with that at that point? I worry about the abuser, honestly, not the abused at that point. And I don't mean to sound like an asshole. I'm not trying to be. I'm just saying that if you put them back into an old situation where they were abusive and they're not ready to handle situations, they might just resort back to being abusive. To me, that's just someone that you would wish them well, love them from afar, and let them move on. Let them move on towards someone else. Because them getting into a new relationship with a different person that they didn't have that with, that they never experienced that with, to me it just seems like they're more likely to stay that healing person instead of go back to that abusing person. That's just my opinion. That's just my theory. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm just saying. I think I'm going to leave it there. I hope the message resonated for someone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope you all are having a wonderful day and or evening wherever you are in this magnificent world. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.